So this is something interesting. Spaceballs 2 is happening, and Mel Brooks will be involved. In some capacity. I don't know how he is still puttering around, but Jesus Christ, like maybe sit down. I don't know, but I'm excited. I think Spaceballs, there was a lot of really good films like History of the World, and all the Monty Python stuff. And movies like this that they just don't seem to really make anymore in the same level of quality, the same level of tact, the same level of, like, I don't know what you would call it, but it's just this understanding of comedy. They had such a good grasp on it, and they made such, even though that they seem like silly dudes, right? And when we're talking about any of those comedians back then, even though they seem like really silly dudes, these guys were very smart. And they played their roles really well. And they did very clever jokes, but understood that the audience was not as clever as those guys. And no one wants to look like the smartass, right? They want to make people laugh. They're smart dudes, but they just want to make people laugh. And so they act silly, but they do it in such a tactful way. We just really don't have that anymore. We don't have the Don Rickles. We don't have these dudes that have this charming way of building a character and really pulling it off in a way that's really charismatic. It just seems like nowadays it's like a lot of talking down, a lot of like, oh, I'm better than you kind of comedy. And I pointing fingers and all this stuff. And I feel like back then, all these movies did so well, and, they just deserved it because of the amount of effort that they put in. But Mel Brooks, he's still kicking around. And if he wants to be in the movie, I'm down for it. But I just thought everyone should know, Spaceballs 2 is happening. It's not a rumor. I kept seeing people talk about, like, they think it's fake or AI or whatever, because there's, like, trailers out there that are like AI or something, or they think it's not happening or whatever. No, it like 100% is. Obviously, some of the people that were in the original aren't going to be in it because, well, quite frankly, they died. And some of them retired from acting. I really don't know who all is really going to be in it, because there's a lot of speculation. And you really can't, again, guys, I keep telling people this, but do not trust the AI to tell you the truth, okay? It'll take like an article that was made 10 years ago, and they said, yeah, I'd like to do Spaceballs 2, and it'd be like, confirmed, blah, blah, blah actors, you're going to be in Spaceballs 2. It's not true. So, I don't have much more info on this, but if I do get more information, I'll bring it out. But I just wanted everyone to know that it's coming out. It's a thing to look forward to. I will see you in the next one.